Simone Biles, the unparalleled queen of gymnastics who has captivated the world with her gravity-defying routines and unyielding spirit, has once again opened up about a deeply personal chapter of her life, one that has nothing to do with flips, vaults, or Olympic gold medals. Instead, it's a story of butterflies, unexpected connections, and that elusive spark that turns a casual encounter into something profoundly life-altering. In a heartfelt conversation that peels back the layers of her public persona, Biles shares the intimate details of her very first date with Jonathan Owens, the Chicago Bears safety whose quiet strength and genuine kindness would soon become the anchor in her high-octane world. This isn't just a reminiscence, it's a testament to how love can sneak up on even the most extraordinary individuals, catching them off guard in the most beautiful ways. Picture this. It's 2019, a time when Biles, at the peak of her athletic prowess, is navigating the complexities of fame, recovery from intense competitions, and the search for something real amid the whirlwind of endorsements and training regimens. Fresh off dominating the world stage, she's not actively hunting for romance, but life, as it often does, has other plans. Enter Raya, the exclusive dating app known for its curated pool of creatives, athletes, and influencers. A digital oasis where connections feel a bit more intentional than the swipe-right chaos of other platforms. Biles, with her trademark blend of confidence and vulnerability, decides to dip her toes back into the dating pool. Little did she know that a simple match would lead to a moment she'd replay in her mind for years to come. The date itself unfolds like a scene from a rom-com scripted by fate. Owens, then a rising star in the NFL with a boyish charm and an easy smile, suggests something low-key yet meaningful, a quiet dinner that allows for real conversation without the pressure of grandeur. For Biles, accustomed to the roar of arenas and the scrutiny of millions, this simplicity is refreshing. They meet, they talk, they laugh, and in those unhurried hours something shifts. As she steps through the door of her home later that evening, the weight of what just transpired hits her like a perfectly executed landing. There, waiting with bated breath, are her closest friends, those ride-or-die confidants who've been by her side through injuries, triumphs, and everything in between. They've helped her get ready, offering pep talks and outfit critiques, turning the predate ritual into a light-hearted girls' night. And then, in a voice laced with wonder and disbelief, Biles blurts it out, "Oh, I think I'm going to marry him." The room falls silent for a beat, then erupts in a chorus of excited squeals and probing questions. What did he say? How did he make you feel? But Biles herself is at a loss for words, grappling with the profundity of her own declaration. Why did I say that? I don't know. I don't know why I said that, she confesses now years later with the clarity of hindsight. It's not the giddy, heart-pounding rush of infatuation she's describing. No, this is deeper, more instinctive. It's that rare, inexplicable certainty that defies logic, the kind that poets chase and psychologists debate. In a world where Biles has mastered control over her body and mind, this feeling represents a beautiful surrender, a leap of faith without the safety net of a mat below. Reflecting on it today, Biles describes the sensation not as fireworks or butterflies, but as a profound calm amid the storm of her life. Gosh, it wouldn't even be giddy. What is the right term? She muses, searching for the vocabulary to encapsulate something so visceral. She's heard the clichés before, the breathless tales from friends about knowing he was the one, after a single glance or a shared laugh. But those stories always struck her as vague, almost mythical. I could not stand when a girl says, "Oh my God, I knew he was the one," because, what is that feeling like? What does that even mean? Yet, on that fateful night, she became the girl uttering those very words, her intuition overriding her skepticism. What made Owens stand out in that sea of potential matches? Biles attributes it to his effortless kindness, the way he listened without agenda, and his ability to draw genuine laughter from her, a feat not easily accomplished given her guarded heart, shaped by years in the spotlight. It was just a random weird feeling that I've never felt before, and then it just happened, she explains. I just think he was so kind and sweet, he made me laugh. In Owens, she found not a mirror to her own intensity, but a complementary force, steady where she soared, grounded where she defied gravity. Their connection was immediate, built on shared values like resilience and authenticity, qualities forged in the fires of professional sports. Fast forward to today, and that weird feeling has blossomed into a partnership that's weathered the unique storms of their high-profile lives. Married since 2023 in a lavish yet intimate ceremony that blended their worlds, gymnastics meets gridiron, the couple has become a beacon for power couples everywhere. Biles, now 28, continues to redefine excellence, preparing for future competitions while advocating for mental health in athletics. Owens, 30, navigates the brutal physicality of the NFL with the same grace that first caught her eye. Together, they've built a life that's equal parts adventure and normalcy. Quiet date nights, supportive social media shout-outs, and the occasional joint appearance that radiates mutual respect. But this story isn't just about the fairy tale ending. It's about the raw humanity beneath the medals and touchdowns. Biles's willingness to share this anecdote humanizes her, reminding us that even icons grapple with the mysteries of the heart. In an era where relationships are often dissected under the microscope of public opinion, her candor is refreshing. She doesn't pretend to have all the answers. Why that certainty washed over her, why Owens felt like home from the start. Instead, she invites us into the uncertainty, the joy of not knowing yet feeling it all the same. As Biles looks back, she sees that first date not as a milestone, but as the origin point of a love that's evolved with them. From tentative swipes on Raya to vows exchanged under blooming arches, their journey underscores a universal truth. Sometimes the most extraordinary connections arrive unannounced, wrapped in simplicity and sealed with a laugh. And in those moments, when the world quiets and intuition speaks, we find not just a partner, but a future. For Biles, that future is brighter because of Owens, a reminder that even the greatest athletes need someone to catch them when they choose to fall. Delving deeper into the dynamics of their early days, it's worth exploring how Biles's bold initiation set the tone for their relationship. She hasn't shied away from admitting that she was the one who reached out first after matching on the app, a move that flipped traditional scripts and showcased her proactive spirit. In interviews, she's laughed about the nerves that bubbled up, the way her fingers hovered over the keyboard before hitting send. Yet, that vulnerability paid off, leading to messages that flowed effortlessly into plans for that pivotal dinner. Owens, for his part, matched her energy with thoughtful responses, sharing glimpses of his life on and off the field that resonated with her own experiences of discipline and drive.